You might think discipline is enough, but savings can still feel impossible. Most people miss the invisible forces that erase progress between paydays. You can skip treats, follow a budget, and still feel stuck every month. In this video, you'll learn why it happens and what to do next. No hype, no predictions, just calm steps for normal working lives. Because money stress isn't always spending, it's timing and pressure. And when pressure stays high, discipline turns into burnout fast. Let's rebuild a system that makes discipline finally work. Here's the frustration. You do the right things, but the goal won't move. You track expenses, cut extras, and avoid big mistakes. Yet savings doesn't grow, or it grows and then collapses again. That collapse makes you doubt yourself, even when you're trying hard. Rent, bills, and food keep pulling first before you can save. Then the month becomes survival, and saving becomes optional again. You end up restarting, like pushing a rock uphill every month. The core question is simple. Why doesn't discipline translate into savings? We'll keep it simple and practical, with steps you can apply this week. We'll focus on mechanisms, not guilt, and on routines over willpower. First, understand that savings is a timing game, not a moral score. Discipline helps, but it can't fix a calendar that fights you. Here's the part most people don't notice. Your lowest balance days decide everything. Those days are when small surprises become big problems. A bill hits early, a child needs something, or a repair shows up. Then you borrow from savings, or you borrow from next week's groceries. Even if you pay it back, you lose calm and momentum. This is where the money quietly disappears, through recovery costs after a tight day. Rush meals, extra trips, fees, and last-minute purchases stack quietly. And this is why it feels worse over time. Interruption trains your brain to expect failure. When you expect failure, you stop checking, and leaks grow unseen. Now, let's name the common forces that make saving feel impossible. Force 1 is fixed cost inflation. Rent and essentials rise before income adjusts. Even small increases shrink your margin week after week. Prices rise in small steps, but your paycheck often changes in big delays. That lag turns normal weeks into constant trade-offs you didn't plan for. Here's the part most people don't notice. A small lag feels bigger when you have no cushion. Force 1 also includes minimum payments that lock your month into fixed timing. When fixed timing meets variable costs, your savings target becomes a moving finish line. Force 2 is friction spending. Fees and add-ons you pay when life is rushed. Here's the hidden cost no one explains. Friction grows when you're tired, not when you're careless. This is where the money quietly disappears. You cover gaps with tiny shortcuts that cost extra. Force 2 also hides in free services that charge when you need help fast. Think replacement cards, expedited payments, and customer support tiers you never chose. And this is why it feels worse over time. You start paying for stability instead of building it. Fatigue turns planning into grabbing, and grabbing is usually more expensive. Force 3 is irregular expenses, the true costs you know are coming. Birthdays, school needs, car repairs, medical items, and home fixes. When you don't fund them monthly, they arrive as emergencies. Then your savings becomes the emergency fund you never built on purpose. Here's the part most people don't notice. Emergency withdrawals feel like failure, so you avoid rebuilding. Avoidance delays the rebuild, so the next surprise hits harder. Force 4 is commitment creep after small wins. A small raise increases confidence, and confidence adds new monthly obligations. Streaming, payments, upgrades, and just one more convenience become baseline. This is where the money quietly disappears. The baseline rises faster than the goal. Force 5 is mental load. Constant decisions drain energy. When energy drops, you choose the easiest option, not the best value. And this is why it feels worse over time. You pay with money to reduce thinking. Here's the hidden cost no one explains. Your brain treats uncertainty like danger and spends to reduce it. Delivery replaces cooking, rides replace walking, and fees replace patience. None of this makes you bad. It means the system needs guardrails. Guardrails reduce decisions during stress, so discipline is used less often. Now let's shift from discipline to design, with one clear principle. Protect a buffer before you chase aggressive savings targets. Buffer means 1 week of essentials, sitting untouched in a separate place. Here's the part most people don't notice. A small buffer prevents the panic choices that erase savings. Once you reduce uncertainty with a buffer, discipline feels lighter and more consistent. With a buffer, a surprise becomes an inconvenience, not a chain reaction. Then your savings goal stops being attacked by every small event. Next, build savings as a bill, paid right after income arrives. Waiting until month end makes savings fight whatever is left. This is where the money quietly disappears, when saving is delayed until the end. Now let's translate this into a calm checklist in the right order. Step 1. Calculate 1 week of essentials with honest averages. If you're struggling, focus on this step only and stop there for now. Step 2. Open a separate buffer spot so it never mixes with spending. Step 4. List 3 true cost categories and fund them monthly. Step 5. Scan for friction fees and remove 1 chain this week. Step 6. Move due dates closer to paydays when possible with 1 call. Step 7. Set a weekly 5-minute check. Same day, same time. Step 8. Choose 1 planned comfort weekly to prevent tired spending spirals. Step 9. Remove saved payments from your biggest temptation app or store. Step 10. After buffer is stable, automate savings as the next bill. Step 11. Raise savings slowly, only after 1 month of stability. Step 12. When life hits you, reset tomorrow, not next month. Your one principle is this: stability first, then savings goals, not the other way around. This week, build the first piece of buffer and name your top true costs. Remember, this is education only, not personal financial advice for your situation. But a design system beats heroic discipline, especially in stressful seasons. If you want more calm money explanations, follow or subscribe for the next video. Thanks for watching, and be kind to yourself while you rebuild progress.